So I'm narrating this wondering how the hell I should actually start narrating this, because you know, this is one of the guys that has one of the coolest intros ever without actually having an intro, unlike me, because you know, only losers need intros, I think. Yeah, that's sort of the thing with the people I subscribe to, like, you know, Tigris, BlackSpottedZebra, Black Blast Twice, they all don't have intros, but I enjoy their videos so much. Anywho, I'm kind of thinking, since I like Zebra so much, I'm not actually a zebra sexual, but I like him much because, you know, I'd rather be normal and, you know, like girls instead of zebras. And we have an NU match here against said zebra sexual. Wait, he is the head honcho of the zebra sexual, so what do we call him, ladies and gentlemen? The zebra sexual head, so I don't even know, I don't care. Anywho, NU match because, you know, I like NU most. And I lead with my new Garrett turbocharger, my freaking Macargo. I can't hardly remember names because I just woke up. Since, you know, I A, have no idea what the hell he wants to lead with, and B, I know that my Garrett turbocharger can beat most of his guys one-on-one, and the only guy he can't at least beat one-on-one or cripple is this guy, which I go for Inferno, which is basically the Z cannon version of fire moves. And reason I have Inferno on this thing instead of, like, you know, Will-O-Wisp or Flamethrower is because Inferno is just too badass of a move for me to not use it. And ever since I saw it in-game, I really wanted to use it, but then again, I never really had the chance to use it. Therefore, I play NU because, you know, the shit here is hardly serious anyway, so let's just go all ape shit all out and just use all the ridiculous moves. And Inferno is one of those moves, and I do manage to burn his physical Seismitoad, which I'm really glad about because, you know, A, it's super beneficial to me, duh, and B, Seismitoad is still one of my most hated Pokemon ever, simply because of the stupid design and shit. I mean, I can't even stand looking at it. I just hate it a lot, okay? So I sent out my Nivate here, which is one of the better 5th gen guys, I think. And I'm just gonna go for a substitute predicting the switch, trying to bluff the Giga Drain that I don't actually have. In fact, I don't even have any offensive grass moves. I have Spore and Stun Spore, which obviously don't do anything against a freaking burnt Seismitoad. And out comes this B-Drill, and he X-Scissors me, and that being neutral and stab, I was expecting it to break myself, and because this is a B-Drill and the fact that I have a Probo Pass, I'm not seeing too much of a big deal or a big threat from this thing. Therefore, I'm just gonna save my Spore for some other guy and go for a Stun Spore, because, you know, this B-Drill might just be Scarf from the fact that he did lead with it, and he did have the freaking what's his face, U-turn, so the possibility of Scarf is kinda high, which is why I wanted to paralyze this damn thing. And my Sludge Bombs aren't really doing anything, though in retrospect I suppose the Giga Drain would have done less. And here I was thinking he might switch because, you know, he's not doing anything and he can't even break myself with one X-Scissor. Therefore, I'm just gonna go out to my emo guy. Even if he doesn't switch, I do resist the X-Scissor, and seeing that the fact that his X-Scissor isn't even breaking my Humongous self, I'm kinda thinking, yeah, this thing's a weakling. But no, he almost 2KOs me with the freaking X-Scissor. Of course, I don't get a Parahex. Not that I was hoping for it or anything. Because I'm such a skilled player who need hacks. So, kind of overkill here. Agility, Electro or Electric Gem, whatever the thing is called. Electro Ball kills that thing, although having tested this thing out in the battle subway, I kinda doubt that agility actually boosts your damage from Electro Ball. I'm kinda thinking Electro Ball only takes your I don't even know what's the freaking term for it, your permanent speed start instead of your, you know, temporary speed starts. That I don't even care if I'm making sense anymore. So I'm gonna set baton pass out to my Kingler, A, because my emo guy only has one offensive move, that being Electro Ball, that doesn't do anything, and B, I'm pretty sure my Kingler can, you know, wall that thing to death, potentially, probably, because Kingler does has base 130 defense, I think, along with 130 attack, although that sounds kind of broken, so I'm just gonna assume base 110. Basically, the point is, it has very good defenses, and with Life Orb, +1, Hold Claws, Rock Slide, Sheer Force, I'm kinda thinking, yeah, this Amongo is going to die, and it kinda doesn't even go into the raid, and he kinda spores me. I know I was setting out a bit early in the game, but I just wanted to show off my pokes as soon as possible because that's the fun thing to do. Not that I'm an egotistical maniacal bastard or anything, you know, not at all. So what did I do? I death foddered my Emolga, which surprisingly dies to a freaking Venoshock. Or was it a Venoshock? It's a Giga. Whichever the case is, I'm gonna send him a Grace for free, and when Grace comes in, just spam Ice Beam, everything dies, because Grace is ace, no one can dispute that, not even Shark Tamer. Not that he's alive on the internet anymore, but whatever. So that freaking ugly pieces of shit dies, which, you know, is a given because Grace is ace and that piece of shit is a shit. Stating the obvious X square. So it's signature poke versus signature poke, and he decides to run like a wuss because he is a wuss. Because, you know, he's not confident that overheat would kill or that, you know, I wouldn't switch. But I got this Vernilux, and it kind of takes my Specs Ice Beam better than I thought. I was kind of thinking that since this thing is so freaking useless, I'm kind of thinking like Specs base 130 special attack base 95 stab Ice Beam would do like half, so I could clean to KO him. But that's not the case, so I have to go out to my come on now honey, don't you worry, you just picked the wrong fight. Silly bitch, don't ever think you have control of my life. Just disappear, hear the churn, no one's gonna miss you. Be a whore forevermore and kiss goodbye to your boo. Which turns out to be a super good thing because he goes for the freaking miracle, which would have annihilated my Glaceon with my own base 130 spec stab Ice Beam. Base 95 power, I forgot to add that in because, you know, I haven't narrated in ages. And that was the most mind-fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire, what was it, 3 years on YouTube. An ice cream cone exploding. I've just seen it all. I just have. So it's gonna send out this Gigas Breaker or whatever the hell, and I just spit some saliva on my screen. So you guys totally needed to know that. So I'm kind of thinking that since this thing can be freaking bulky, and most people would run bulky Regigigases, I'm just gonna go for the Toxic while he has the slow start, because, you know, slow start half his speed, which means he can set up a sub before I Toxic him. However, he goes for the Focus Blast, which cleanly annihilates my max special defense, max HP Stalker bit, which kind of worries me because I was kind of needing that from his stupid Zebra. But I suppose if I was really careful, I would have just switched. But here my base 130 special attack, base 95 power spec stab Ice Beam does not kill this Regigigas, which I found to be severely offensive because of all the time I spent in NU with my Glaceon from 4th gen. My mentality is sending Glaceon spam Ice Beam, everything dies. I am not used to having things survive my Ice Beams, especially two in the same team. So here, seeing that I do have max HP and a respectable base 95 special defense, I'm kind of thinking that Focus Blast should not have killed at all unless he was like freaking Specs, which took me long enough to figure out. So I'm gonna have to send out my Naivete because, you know, Focus Blast, poison type. And I was kind of predicting his stupid Zebra to come in here, but then again, why would he? So I just went for the sub because it's sort of a why not thing to do. And here we have another miniature Star Wars. Here is Among Us versus Among Us, and while he does have the Venoshock, which is potentially more powerful than my Sludge Bomb, he can't poison me for obvious reasons. But, you know, because we have nothing else to say here, and because I like being Captain Obvious, I shall state the reasons why. A, because I'm a poison type, and B, I have a substitute, and substitute does not take statuses for itself or its user. Does that make any sense to you? I hope it does. But really, I don't really have anything to say. And my Sludge Bomb isn't doing that much despite him apparently being especially defensive, seeing that physically defensive, because, you know, he took my Rock Slide from my Kingler, which is super duper uber powerful. And I'm still surprised at how much his Among Us is able to do to my Among Us before going down, because I was pretty much at 3/4 when I came in, and when he came in he was like half. So I was kind of thinking I can kill him while retaining half my HP. So you know, when he sends his Zebra, he can either try to go for the Thunderbolt and not kill me, or he can go for the Overheat, which will allow me to send in my Garrett Turbocharger and resist the fuck out of that thing. But no, I'm in a range where he can just send in his Zebra and just spam Thunderbolts like fuck and then kill everything on my team. Except he does go for the Overheat. I don't get it. Why, Zebra? Why? Regardless, it's a good thing, therefore I shall not question it. And since he has -2 special attack, or -1 because I'm kind of thinking his specs with the Volt Switch he did to my Glaceon, I'm gonna have to set up my Garrett Turbocharger. Go for the... what did I even go for? I go for the Yawn like a retard because that Zebra is a big threat to my team, as much as it sucks to admit it. And if he stays in for some bizarre reason, or in the off chance that he was not specs and he has the Hidden Power Ground or something, why would he have Hidden Power Ground in the first place? God, I'm a retard. So I have to go for the Earth Power here. Do I even go for the Earth Power? Camtasia, stop lagging and show me something productive. Oh wait, I switched because, you know, why would I risk staying in? And I go out to my Kingler because his Amoonguss is dead, therefore I don't even need my Kingler for Sleep Fodder anymore. And he goes for the Hyper Beams! And that's the beauty of NU, you don't even have to play seriously, and you just kinda laugh along at anything that happens, even if you are on the losing end. First is Inferno, now is freaking Hyper Beam specs from a Regigigas, and here he sends in his Zebra and I need to kill right now. So I just found out Camtasia lagged my narration, so whatever, I can't be asked to redo this. Good game and goodbye, freaking Zebra. At least he won it with his signature pole. That's always satisfactory, as I would know. Bye.